Well, we're grateful to know that the baby's all right. Yes. I hated to disturb you at this hour, but... Well, good night, Seneca.
Seneca, huh?
Yes. I just had to call, John. I had to make certain all was well. Baby sleeping.
Oh, that's good. Did you look in on Ryan and little John?
Oh, yes. Both of them are sound asleep. And did you take Mrs. Shaw to her door?
I did. Right to her front door. Am I not a gallant gentleman?
Oh. John, did you think to give her a little...
I did. I gave her a little extra, seeing as how she had so much trouble here tonight.
Oh, that poor woman. She certainly did have her hands filled. Oh, I wish she could have reached us when she first called the Crystal Palace.
No, I'm not. You would have dragged us right home.
I suppose when she found Kimberly gone and the baby crying, I guess the only thing she could do was to call Seneca, but...
I agree. Has been an eventful day, hasn't it?
Oh. Oh, dear, dear.
Have you gotten over getting locked inside the church?
Oh, I suppose a bit. Though it still does puzzle me, John, how that great, huge door could be closed and lock itself.
Well, maybe we'll figure it out someday. Anyway, we did have a beautiful evening to make up for the day. Just sorry it couldn't have been a surprise up to the end.
Oh, John, I was surprised. Oh, I was overwhelmed. That Monte Carlo room, it's beautiful, isn't it? And Joseph, opening it in honor of me. I can't understand it.
Well, I can. It's his way of thanking you for having faith in him when the rest of us were less inclined.
Well, I had my doubts there many times. But I do believe that Joseph is a good man.
Yeah, he's kept his promises. And he's made our youngest child very happy.
Yes.
Siobhan was all smiles tonight, wasn't she? Now, wasn't she a dazzler? Of course. Outshined only by her brilliant mother.
Oh, John, when you have champagne, you say the sweetest things. Yes.
Well, lady, shall we go to bed?
John, I really have to wait up for Kimberly. I have to tell her about the baby, and I know she's not going to take it too well. I don't know where the child is. She left the Crystal Palace before us. Please, you go on.
No. Not on your special night. We'll sit here and wait for her together.
You gonna want anything else?
No, thanks.
Pay now.
All right. There, keep it. So, you left your mother and your husband arguing over who gets your baby.
I took Arlie out of the hospital and brought her over to the Ryans to keep her away from them. Well, now you've heard my life story from Kansas till here.
Marriage, Broadway, a baby, all before you're 20. I am impressed.
Well, I didn't tell you to impress you. You asked.
Stuff that muffin in your mouth before I do it for you.
Ooh, rough stuff, huh, punk?
You know, we really mopped up the floor with a couple of eager losers tonight, Joe. You know, your system works better than I expected.
Yeah, the receipts look good. They look real good. Didn't have any trouble telling the high rollers from the social players. Did you?
Nah, it was a breeze. You know, it'd be a smart idea to somehow find a way.
What do you want, Joe?
I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to interrupt. I have to replenish the bar. Joe, I need to talk to you.
Now?
It's about a family matter.
Okay, Orson, why don't you go have a drink at the bar? Come back in a little while.
Right, Joe.
Okay, what's so important?
This town had reason to want David Hayward gone.
So many suspects, so many motives. Now, new evidence points to one man.
Don't believe that I poisoned him.
But a hypnotist?
I want to know what happened.
And you won't believe what he reveals.
Oh, my God.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
He has 2 women who love him and 2 little girls that really need him.
I can't do this without you.
You hate us, Newmans.
I like you.
Stay away from Victoria.
Cancer is spreading.
I'll be there for you.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life.
This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just 1 payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only 1 payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. ESCO, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
You said family business?
Yeah. I can't get it out of my head what Maeve said happened to her today.
What about it?
Well, you know that story about being followed all day. Till she ended up locking herself in the church cloakroom. I mean, she got herself so worked up, she figured it was a put-up job.
And you don't think it was?
You kidding? Who'd do a thing like that to Maeve Ryan?
I don't know.
You know what I think? Mm-hmm.
What?
I think she's turning into a fussy old lady with too active imagination. And Johnny, well, he always was a fussy old lady with too little imagination. Between the two of them, they're convinced that what happened to Maeve is connected to that group that, you know, is after me, the sniper.
Oh, they must really be shook up. And where would they get an idea like that?
Well, I don't know, you know, harassment, that, what they said, they scare them off.
Huh. And you don't buy it, that somebody's out to get Maeve?
What, do you?
No, not really. I think things like that can happen in New York. There are a lot of crazy people running around. But like you said, nothing like you've been through. Nothing planned or deliberate.
You see, Maeve... Maeve said she had this sense of foreboding all afternoon, you know. You know, like hoods coming around the corners, you know, your Uncle Tizo coming back from the grave.
Why are you bringing all this up, Jack?
Well, because I figure you're closer to family than I am. And I don't want to have any part of them. You know, but I think it's a shame that they're making a detective story out of Maeve locking herself in a closet. So I figured that you're still a son-in-law, and I'm not. So you can you know, try to calm her down so that she won't hurt herself.
Well, I'll give it some thought.
you can do better than that, Joe. I mean, I'm not Ryan anymore, but Maeve's a good old girl, and neither one of us want to see anything happen to her. You were a prince tonight, Joe. You really were. You went to a lot of trouble for her. I figured that you really care about what happens to her.
Yes, I care about what happens to her.
So then you're the one to convince her that she's got nothing to worry about.
All right, I'll do the best I can.
Well, that's all I came in for.
Hey, Jack?
Huh?
No more hitting the sauce while you're on the job, all right?
Sorry, boss. Won't happen again.
Mr. and Mrs. Ryan, you're still up.
Yes, dear.
Oh, this is Craig LeWinter, the Ryans.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan.
Hello there.
We met at the casino.
Yes, I remember, Craig. Thank you for bringing Ken back.
Yes.
I just wanted to show Craig my baby.
Well, I'm afraid that's going to have to wait for some other time, dear. Craig, I hope I won't appear rude, but would you mind excusing us? We have something to talk over with Kim.
Sure. You know, I really did come up to see the baby.
Oh, no. Please don't misunderstand. Kimberly will explain. It's just right now.
Right.
It's not...
Thanks. Good night, Mrs. Ryan. Good night, Mr. Ryan.
Good night.
Night, Kim.
Bye. Mrs. Ryan, has something happened to Arlie?
Dear, sit with me for a minute.
What's happened? Where is she?
No. Baby's not here. Seneca came and took the baby away.
What?
Yeah.
Mrs. Ryan?
It's true, dear. No, the baby is safe. Nothing bad has happened to her.
Seneca took my baby?
Yes, dear. Mrs. Shaw tried to reach you, but she didn't know how to care for the little one when she found it alone.
Seneca
she's a
can't have
newborn.
my baby.
Look, it's very lucky that Seneca was able to come and take the baby because the mother was nowhere to be found.
Yes, dear. I mean, you left the little one all alone.
No, I didn't. Mrs. Shaw was here.
But you left without telling her you were leaving.
No, I didn't. I thought she knew.
Darling, she didn't know. She had no knowledge of the baby's formula. She didn't know when to feed it. You left no instructions, Kimberly.
You left to go to a party.
No, I didn't. I went to ask Joe Novak for a job.
Oh, well, it seems to me you weren't in a great rush to come back home.
I had a cup of coffee. Craig asked me to, and I didn't know anything was wrong. You both told me how wonderful Mrs. Shaw was. I thought I could trust her.
Oh, Kimberly, you can't blame Mrs. Shaw.
Seems to me you ought to apologize to Mrs. Shaw. Thank her for
Thank her? She let Seneca take my baby. Doesn't that woman know what she's doing? He's trying to take her away from me. You're sure he took Arlie to his apartment?
Yes, dear, I phoned him there.
And what was he going to do with her?
He didn't say exactly. I only called to find out if everything was well with the little one, and he said that she was fine.
Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not if I can help it.
Kimberly, please don't
Kimberly,
go out
don't
tonight
stay
again.
here.
Wait,
Kimberly.
dear. Wait.
Evelyn, I want to tell you how much I appreciate all your help tonight. I can't thank you enough.
Seneca, anyone would have needed a little help in a situation like this. I'm glad I could be here. As for any real help, you didn't need me at all. Your baby had her clothing, formula, a very special bed, and a loving father. I've never seen anyone better with an infant than you are.
Oh, my goodness, that's flattering. I can't accept that.
It's well earned. I wish you'd relax and enjoy it. Why shouldn't you be a good parent? You've got the professional experience of caring for people. And, well, you...
I know what you're trying to say. I had experience as a father with Edmund. You know, I think it's Edmund that's making me so nervous. Having Arlie in the house makes me realize again just how much I cared for that little boy. Oh, I love that baby. Whether he was my son or not, my whole world revolved around him. Then, I lost him. But now there's Arlie. She's mine. I mean, she is really my little girl. I couldn't take it if anything happened to her.
Her life's in danger, but one man will be there for her.
Oh my God.
Too bad they hate each other's guts.
She's self-centered, spoiled.
I do a lot of crazy things, okay?
I hated being married to that woman.
This week, it's Jason and Brenda together again. Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Brittany Underwood.
Prepping for a love scene. What's that like? I miss food. I can't have all my greasy food though. Like I like junk food. It's bad, but I do. So I give that up for love scenes.
Catch Brittany Underwood on One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Day after day, allergy season drags on. Oh, how many days are you going to suffer? Nasonex is the only prescription that's proven to help prevent most seasonal nasal allergy symptoms, including congestion, so you can have more symptom-free days.
Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infections, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
It does not come in generic form, so ask your doctor about Nasonex.
And save up to $15 off your refills. Go to Nasonex.com for details, terms, and conditions.
This is Rachel, a busy mom. She starts at dawn, and so does her back pain. That's 2 pills for a 4-hour drive. The drive is done, so it's a day of games and 2 more pills. The games are over, her pain is back. That's 2 more pills. And when she's finally home, but hang on, just 2 Aleve can keep back pain away all day with fewer pills than Tylenol. This is Rachel, who chose Aleve and 2 pills for a day free of pain. And get the all-day pain relief of Aleve and liquid gels.
Eli's still alive.
If Eli is alive, who is he gonna hurt next?
This guy's still out there.
Please, open up.
Oh, my God.
Do exactly what I told you to do. You'll be awarded custody of Danielle.
I'm her dad. You're not leaving here with my daughter. I'm never gonna see her again, am I?
Dad? You were expecting someone else?
One life to live.
We had a close call with Jack a minute ago. Now with him, Bob and Delia and Barry free to come in and out, we're gonna have to be a lot more careful about what we let them hear or see.
I understand.
All right, let's finish this off. I don't want to spend all night here. Catch. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about your arm. You still having trouble with it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, it's taken a long time for that elbow to mend. Must have been some sprain you had.
Well, I know one thing. I'll never go bowling again.
I thought you said it happened while you were putting in an air conditioner.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, that's right. But I told you it originally happened when I went bowling.
Oh, yeah, I remember. This is incredible. Tonight's an indication we're golden.
Man, it really kills me to see the way people run to blow their money.
Yeah, Alexei Vartova seemed like he was impressed with what he saw tonight.
Who?
Alexei Vartova. He's interested in the casino.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw him betting big at the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. It was real smart hiring that little blonde.
Yeah, you kind of took to little Kim, didn't you?
Yeah, she's cute. Picked up on that right away, Joe.
You know who she is, don't you?
Huh?
It's a Broadway star. She had a big hit show last season.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What does she want to work here for? No offense, Joe.
No offense. She figures it'll be a while before she gets another play, so she doesn't want to live off her mother.
Can't they support her?
Where have you been? That's what's so funny about her wanting a job here. Her mother is Ray Woodard, head of Woodard Enterprises. I mean, the woman is worth millions.
Thursday, September 3rd. Oh, make that Friday, September 4th, 4 a.m. I played dumb and drunk tonight for Joe. Had a little talk about the business getting close to Maeve. Somebody followed Maeve all around today, then locked her up in St. Aloysius. Joe knows something. I'm so close to just coming right out and confronting him with all my suspicions. But I have to hold on a little while longer. Maeve could have been in real danger today. Now, if I face Joe with what I know, he gets desperate, then Maeve could be in worse danger. Or Ryan. I'm convinced that I'm up against the organization. My focus is still on Joe. Find out the extent of his involvement. Alexei Vartova was in the Monte Carlo room tonight, looking more like a proprietor than a guest. Now, Vartova has criminal connections. Joe swears that he's only an old friend. That's not the way I see it. Now, Vartova keeps popping up, hanging around, looking very sure of himself, very friendly. My guess is Joe's in pretty deep. And then there is this goon, Orson Burns. Now, he's the pit boss in the casino. He spent the night checking names against a list and then giving deferential treatment to certain customers. And then he and Joe clammed up tight when I interrupted him in the office. Joe didn't know what to make of our little talk. He can't hide his fear from me. Poor Joe, he's as scared as I am. Now, I mentioned the sniper as if it were a given, that he were part of a larger organization. Joe didn't even flinch. And then in talking about what happened to Maeve, contrasted to what happened to me, Joe said that what happened to her couldn't have been planned or deliberate. Meaning, I guess, what happened to me was. Now, Michael Pavel's phone calls from Sea Island were enough to keep me going, but if I had any doubts, Joe sure dispatched them tonight. Now, how do I find out how much he's connected to it all? And where do I get the proof to show somebody else?
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Half this town had reason to want David Hayward gone.
So many suspects, so many motives. Now, new evidence points to one man.
Don't believe that I poisoned him.
But a hypnotist?
I want to know what happened.
And you won't believe what he reveals.
Oh, my God.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
It has certainly prepared me in the art of negotiation.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's not like having a pet.
I have to make sure that they don't kill each other.
That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
I have used timeouts on the show.
It's a mom's view.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
What superfruit is taking America by storm? Sunsweet Ones.
Prunes?
They're a delicious source of nutrients.
Wow. It's packaged by itself. That's fantastic.
It's so juicy.
This is
delicious. Sunsweet Ones. Over 375 million enjoyed and counting.
Well, they're gonna need binders, dividers, notepad, chalk, crayons, highlighters, jump packet socks, flip-flops, smocks, sneakers, maybe high tops, t-shirts, tank tops, superhero lunchbox, calculator, paper, one of these things, eraser, stapler, cute girl bikinis, backpacks, pencils, gym bags, stencils, glue sticks, paper clips, box of briefs, snack mix. Fruit of the Loom is a vital school supply. It won't cost you much and your kids, they're gonna look real fly.
Ziploc presents ZipLogic. Don't throw out your leftovers. Save more of them in a snap with Ziploc containers with a Smart Snap seal. One press and it's completely sealed. Get Ziploc and get more out of it.
SC Johnson, a family company.
If you're struggling in this economy, perhaps it's time to consider the value of an online education. Herzing University presents a unique online experience. It's not just a place to earn a degree or diploma, it's a place to start a career. The caring faculty and staff at Herzing make sure you get the support you need, including graduate employment assistance. So even though you're taking classes online, you're never alone. Download a free career information guide at chooseherzing.com or give us a call today, 888-345-5137.
This computer is so slow.
Take a look and you can drive the convertible.
What are you doing?
It's a free download from PCmatic.com. One quick scan and I'll know everything. That's PCmatic.com. Wow, you got a virus, junk files, registry errors, outdated drivers, and a fragmented hard drive. No wonder it's so slow.
How'd this happen?
Lots of miles. Needs a tune-up just like the convertible.
Can you fix it or should I get a new one?
PCmatic can fix all this with a single click of a mouse. Done.
Wait, PCmatic did all this?
Thanks to PCmatic, your laptop now runs like a finely tuned race car.
Well, hang on. How often do I run PCmatic?
You don't need to do a thing. PCmatic runs automatically and sends a report to your inbox.
So I don't need a new laptop.
This one's got plenty of miles left in it. PCmatic breathes new life into any computer.
Thank you, PCmatic.com.
Get the maximum mileage from your PC with a free download at PCmatic.com. That's PCmatic.com.
You know, Arlie is really a beautiful baby. I don't think you told me where her name comes from.
Well, Arlie is Ray Woodard's first name. It really was my choice.
Oh. Had you thought of a name?
Yeah, I thought I'd like to name my first daughter Marguerite after my mother.
Marguerite Bola. Oh, Seneca, that's a lovely name.
Well, my mother's a lovely lady. Yeah, I can hardly wait for her to see the...
Seneca? It's Kim.
Still up? Sorry I didn't wake you. Where's Ollie? I'm taking her home with me.
No, you're not. She's staying here.
You've stolen her, Seneca.
Not like you did. I got a call from a Mrs. Shaw who was very disturbed that my daughter had been abandoned by her mother.
I didn't...
Knowing that I was a doctor, that I had the right kind of formula and clothes, she called me, asking me to take my little girl home, which I did.
You had no right.
I had every right. Now, Arlie is my daughter. I have just as much right to keep her here till the custody hearing as you have.
I'm her mother.
I'm her father.
You can't accuse me of abandoning her. All I did was get a very competent sitter while I went to look for work.
The sitter had no idea where you were.
Give me my baby.
Absolutely not. No, you have convinced me that you are incompetent and you are not capable of taking care of that baby. Now, you just keep it up, Kim. You are giving me wonderful ammunition to use in court.
I hate you.
I know, I'm sorry.
And you're not going to have Arlie. I'm taking her. Where is she?
Hey. There's no way that you can get her at this point, and if you try to get her by force, it would be a big mistake. Arlie is staying here with me.
Possession is 9/10 of the law? You're awful. I hate you. I'm sorry I'm not being very adult about this. I see you're being awfully adult.
Good night, Kim.
Oh, entertaining a female friend on the very night that you bring your baby home?
You leave Dr. Blair out of this.
Fat chance.
Kim, I just can't...
Seneca, the divorce court is not going to like this. Now we're even.
Kim,
what are they going to call it? Tit for tat?
You try making something out of this, you're just going to make a fool of yourself.
Will I? Well, I'm not so big a fool, I'm going to let you take my baby away from me, Seneca. I'm going to fight you with everything I have before I'll let you have Arlie. And my mother's on my side. I have her power, her influence, and her money.
Get out, Kim, now.
Why, so you can be alone with Dr. Blair? Mother and I will ruin you, Seneca. Sleep tight, Dr. Blair.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.